fellow explorers, my name is Tony Tapia, and today we're going to be talking about the planets Uranus and Neptune. So Uranus, which is this planet kind of highlighted or circled in pink, is the seventh planet away from the Sun, and it sits at about 19.8 astronomical units in between the two. So from this distance, it takes sunlight about 2 hours and 40 minutes to travel all the way back to Uranus. Neptune is the eighth planet from the Sun and sits at about 30.1 astronomical units away. And from this distance, sunlight takes about 4.1 hours to travel from the Sun all the way back to the planet Neptune. So when we talk about the size of Uranus and Neptune, Uranus is actually slightly bigger than Neptune itself. And I'm going to go ahead and just press play here so we can have this moving forward in the background. So if you look on this chart here, number 6 calls out the planet Uranus, and number 5 calls out the planet Neptune. Uranus itself is about 31,518 miles across, where Neptune is about 30,599 miles across. So this makes Uranus the third largest planet in our solar system, and Neptune is the fourth largest planet. Uranus has a mass that is mostly made up of hot, dense fluid of icy materials such as water, methane, and ammonia, and this all sits right above a small rocky core. Uranus itself has 13 known rings. The inner rings are actually more narrow and dark, whereas the outer rings are more brightly colored. The planet Neptune has 6 total rings, and the planet itself is mostly made up of a very thick and very hot combination of water, ammonia, and methane. And this all sits over a possibly heavier solid core, which is estimated to be about the size of planet Earth. So one of the most fascinating things that stuck out to me while I was researching these planets was that Uranus is actually tilted on its side. You can see here the other planets all have a slight tilt, whereas Uranus is very, very unique because its planetary tilt sits on a drastic 98-degree angle. And, you know, there are definitely a lot of theories of past collisions that might have resulted in this massive tilt. Scientists are still more or less in the unknown. We don't know definitively how Uranus came to be on such an extreme tilt. So that, of course, piqued my interest. When it comes to Uranus and Neptune exploration, there has actually only ever been one spacecraft that has ever visited either planet, and that spacecraft was the Voyager 2. And the Voyager 2, which is shown here on your screen, this is the actual spacecraft, and here it was at the launching site. So the Voyager 2 was flown by all of the planets, including Uranus and Neptune. And once they got past these Uranus and Neptune, NASA had actually had to go in and formally rename the entire project to the Voyager Interstellar mission, because it set off to reach interstellar space. So while future missions have been brought up and the idea has been kind of bounced around, I guess you would say, there actually has not been a definitive or an official announcement of any 100% decision on a mission going forward. So personally, I think that there's a lot of things that are still left to explore. There are a lot of unknowns, and I definitely do think we should plan those missions over to Uranus and Neptune in the future. Here are my references, and thank you so much for watching.